Hello again. So 1 week to go. I'm recording this on Sunday, so I leave a week today, which is, mixed emotions really. I'm excited, but I'm also pretty nervous, and I'm also thinking, what have I done? But I'm committed now, so that's tough, isn't it? So in this video, I'm going to talk about where I want to take the channel, what I want to talk about, because I think I've got quite a lot of things that I want to say. I run a business, I can talk about investing and things like that, and I want to make this a bit more of a kind of financial freedom channel, which I think can help a lot of people. With that said, I'm going to have a think. I'm going to go and get a coffee. There's Captain Jamaica behind me in St. Paul's. I'm going to jump in the car now. I'm going to go and get a coffee, and I'll see you in a minute. Yep, that's where we're going, the Village Hotel, which is my second home. I love it in there. It's got a gym, lovely hotel, and a Starbucks, which is where we're going now. Welcome back. Got myself a coffee now.
Nice.
So through the magic of video editing, I'm sure you'll have seen my journey here to Village Hotel in Bristol in the salubrious car park. As I was saying before, so I started this channel as a way of just documenting my journey to Dubai, which, great. I think that's going to be fun, and I think it will be interesting, and it will be as much fun for me as it's probably more for me than it is for anyone else. And if anyone else gets something out of it, then that's great. But I think I might want to take the channel in a slightly different direction, because there's not too many people in my life that really want to talk about the things that I want to talk about. I think probably on the quiet I'm quite boring, but it's things like financial freedom, investing, how to make more money, how to be smart with your money, this sort of thing. So I think maybe taking it in that direction, because for me Dubai it's like a means to an end really. Who knows, I might end up loving it, but it's the tax burden in the UK is just insane, and you get nothing for it. I think that's the same with most Western countries, to be perfectly honest, that you get taxed out the arse and then you don't get anything for it. Whereas obviously Dubai is 0% corporation tax, 0% personal tax. I know the corporation tax is raising to 9%, but it's still, it's still nothing in the grand scheme of things. So with that said, it's a way of me maximizing the money that I'm earning from the business, and also using that money to invest in, real estate or crypto, which I have, a fair bit of, as well as S&P ETFs and various other ways that you can smartly invest your money. Actually, I don't know if you can see here. There's the conference room behind me at the Village. Yeah, you probably can't see a thing there, can you? Apart from the reflection of my bald head. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I don't know how popular it's going to be. Maybe I can splice in a little bit of the Dubai lifestyle and stuff. I think it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out. So there's probably a whole bunch of things, well, I know there's a whole bunch of things that go on in Dubai around financial stuff. So there's a lot of crypto events, there's a lot of investing events. I know there's a lot of other YouTubers and financial people out there that I'm hoping to do collabs with and hopefully bring some value to the people on the channel. But I don't know, I mean, what do you think? If you're watching this, comment below, what do you want to see? Do you want to just see some escapist Dubai stuff, or do you want to hear about how to make money and how to get yourself to Dubai? I think, as I've said in previous ones, you can look in the links below and you can see a company called GenZone, who I used to get myself out to Dubai. It was like $9,500, which might sound like a lot of money, but it's actually not. It's so easy. You just set up a business out there, you employ yourself, you give yourself a visa, and boom, you're out there. And it's actually cheaper than a lot of major cities in the UK. So it's a lot cheaper than London. I think it's probably about comparable to Bristol, where I live. So, it's a bit of a no-brainer. Also, check out in the description below, because, well, I partner with NordVPN. We've all heard of NordVPN, I'm sure. And I know every YouTuber is trying to shill VPNs and stuff like that. But I actually used NordVPN, and that's why I wanted to partner with them, and I have got a partnership with them, so you can check in the description below. We've actually got a really good deal, and what I use NordVPN for is I have it on all the time. I don't know if you knew, but your internet service provider basically tracks every website you go to, everything you do. I don't think they can see like exactly what you're doing, but they can see websites you go to and stuff like that. So I like to scramble that with NordVPN. It's reliable. There's also videos on YouTube that are location locked, and you can just immediately switch to the US or wherever it is, and it just works. Same with Netflix as well. Also, because I do a lot of stuff in public places like at the Village Hotel, which I'm sure is very secure, but loads of hotels I go to, public places, conferences, you are mad if you're not using a VPN, because it's very easy for people to hack into your computer from a like a shared Wi-Fi network. Also, there's something that I use as well called NordPass, which is like a password management system, and it's only like £1.40 a month or something if you get a 2-year deal, and the NordVPN is I think £3.50 a month. That's with my 40% discount, and with a 2-year deal plus you get 3 months extra free. But with NordPass, you're able to store all of your passwords in there. It'll tell you if it's weak, it's tell you if it's been compromised. Honestly, it's an absolute no-brainer. For like £1.50 a month, you're crazy not to do it. Check it out below, have a look and see if it's for you. If it's not, then no worries, but I use it literally every second I'm online. I use the VPN and I use the NordPass as well, so check it out below. So another idea I had with the channel is it's around like financial freedom, as I said, but I want to do like a fitness goal as well, because I'm not the fittest guy in the world. I could stand to lose, you know, quite a few pounds, I think, and I think that really ties into my financial goals as well, because I think when you're eating crap and you're not very active, you just lose that kind of spark you had when you're like 20, and I'd like to get that back. So I think what I want to do is try and do some collabs with people in Dubai. Mike Thirst, I'm coming for you. Well, Mike Thurston, his name is, his brand is called Thirst. Check him out below, but I'm going to reach out to him and see if he wants to kind of destroy me in the gym and make a video series out of it, because I think that could be quite good fun. Yeah, let me know what you think, and that's going to go along with my financial journey. I'm going to track, I think, how much money I've saved on taxes, where I'm investing, that kind of thing. So I don't know, would that be of any interest to you guys? Let me know. Presumably it will be. I would also like to build a real community of people, or like-minded people in Dubai. So if you're living in Bristol or you're living in the UK and you're fed up of the current situation, which I think, let's face it, you must be. You know, the country was on the verge of civil war a couple of months ago, and I think stuff like that's only going to get worse, or it'll get worse before it gets better. If you want to get out of the UK and come somewhere where you're treated a lot better, certainly it's definitely worth exploring the option of Dubai. Reach out to me, send me a DM on here. If you look in the description, you'll see an email address, which is danhunterdubai@gmail.com. You can reach me there. You can reach me on my socials below, DM me on Instagram, anything like that. I'm really happy to help. I'm a massive advocate for getting out and just doing something different. I should have done this 10 years ago, but you know, what can you do? Look, I'm gonna finish my coffee and I've got a few errands to run, like I've got some shopping to do and things like that. I'll loop back with you in a minute whilst I have a think about some more content that I could probably bring. But in the meantime, whilst we're doing our montage, then yeah, you can let me know what you want to see on the channel. Oh, right, I've done my shopping. I've come to a nice old church here in Bristol, a place called Sneed Park. So I think I'm pretty much done anyway, but just to recap, as much for me as for anybody else, I think the direction that I want to take the channel in is around financial freedom, I think. So I think there's 3 key tenets to that. So there's going to be like health, which is like the weight loss journey and the fitness journey and things like that. There's wealth, which is the money, the investing, the business, and that sort of thing. And there's the happiness, which I think if you can get your health and your wealth in the right place, is you know, happiness will follow. Because I think the the person who said money doesn't buy you happiness, I think probably doesn't have any money. With that aside, I think with the business aspect of things, I can probably help anybody that's watching this. If you're looking to build a business, an online business that's like a consultancy business or a coaching business or something like that, then I can help you do that through automation, which will really help level up what you're trying to do. It can take the place of like 2 or 3 employees and really you know, kickstart what you're doing. So if you're looking to run a sort of coaching business, a fitness thing, or, you know, it could be anything. So it could be consulting, it could be, you know, you're running like fitness classes or something like that. I can really help you generate leads and that sort of thing. I'll even do it for free. So if you want that, message below and perhaps we can have a chat about it. But yeah, thanks for your time and I'll see you in the next one. But before you go, I have just seen Yvette Cooper has announced that she's going to crack down on extremism, whatever that means. I presume that means people that they deem, you know, far right. I know they did talk about, sure she did talk about Islamists and things like that in it, which I'm hoping they crack down on that as well. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm going to actually make another video about that because I think it ties into the whole ethos of what I'm trying to do, which is around just financial freedom and privacy and not having the government snoop on everything you do. If that sounds like you, stick around. There's going to be more content like that. So yeah, thank you. See you in the next one.